Hey you guys, it's MJ from All to Love. Happy to be here with you. If you're interested in booking a private reading, please feel free to check out the description. You can go to the website, subscribe, and all that stuff. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Appreciate everybody with their clarity. I'm realizing increasingly how important our self-awareness is, and then honesty and exchanges, right? Yeah, really fascinating stuff. So, divine guidance, love, and clarity for my lovers of the Most High. Divine guidance and love and clarity. That's my intention with these readings. So let's just see what we get for this fine Tuesday. I can't help it, but when I was getting ready and I looked at the bottom of the deck, there was a 10 of Cups. So that's obviously a beautiful energy. 10 of Cups is a very fulfilled card. Let's just get a few more here. It's interesting because you've got a 2 of Cups in the upright, and then all these reversals, like So initially I was getting the message of like oh, weird. Hold on. There's something major. There's something major here. This is 3 9s. So there's a major. I kind of feel like you've just been independent, like working on yourself, working on your money, working on your projects, and then shebang, you meet somebody. Because I sort of don't get a sense that you're, because of all these 9s, I feel like you have literally just been focusing on your independence or your project, or like 9 of Wands. Sometimes I literally vision somebody building a house, like building a house with your own 2 hands. And like the money pit often is the case, we'll start a building project and we think it's going to go like this. It doesn't. It goes in a very different direction, right? What's this? So 2 of Cups typically would be like meeting somebody who you feel is a potential counterpart, like somebody who's going to match you. Something is so, this is a bit weird. This is sort of a conflicted energy, I'm not going to lie. It's almost like, or you're just having a bit of a chaotic time with your partner. I think, okay, another layer is like this partnership, this love connection, maybe it's a business partner, like it could be, but 2 of Cups is, to me, pretty much like, I love you, you love me, let's get married. Or let's see if this has the potential for marriage, right? This is the Cup in the upright. The clarifying cards are 2 5s. And these 2 5s are in the upright. So somebody's depressed or somebody's going through something, and it could be creating greater conflict. There could be anxiety. There's definitely some conflict and there's some sadness here. There was just this anxiety and melancholy, right? There's so I just got a download that like this could be that like you or your partner, so somebody in the relationship is going through a monumental thing. That's sort of what it feels like with the 999 judgment reverse. I almost feel like maybe your partner is losing a job, and like losing the job sets off a trigger of like feeling uninspired, feeling apathetic, feeling unlucky, feeling all these things that are not great. And this is then becoming very challenging for you. It could be impacting you. Who was it? I feel like it was a client recently who was like, oh yeah, and I been living with so-and-so, and like I know I'm responsible for myself, but like living in that environment was really challenging after a while. I think they were living with somebody quite deeply depressed, and yeah, after a while that really can kind of draw the energy from a home or an environment, right? So it looks like you're gonna get through this. This is sticky. There's some challenge here for sure, that you're gonna get through this. There's this Ace of Pentacles. So that tells me, if that resonates, if you or your partner has gone through a bit of a loss and gone through, like, I'm really getting a sense of being released from a long-standing gig. Like, you work somewhere for 9 years, or you dedicated your life, and now suddenly they're like doing mass layoffs. And of course, we are living in these kind of tumultuous times, right? Where that kind of stuff can go down. Well, when did it not? I mean, when has life ever been really cookie cutter and straightforward? Only in an illusion kind of factor. Like, only, you know what I mean? Like, that's always, and always has been and always will be, as in solidity, firmness, or sameness. That's always gonna dissolve. Like, that's not real. That's not true. Oh, and guys, a side note, I do feel like jumping into more noodle shares, and like, I've been randomly quite like open-mindedly whimsical about continuing to kind of chip away at these ideations around law of attraction. And I'm realizing like the depth or the profundity of like heart alchemy, spiritual work, manifestation, but how easily our little human minds, like, we get tripped up because the ego is so powerful, and like we're so wounded as well. It's like, but I'm realizing like we're the creator, but being the creator has nothing to do with manifesting a dream car or manifesting, like, legit. It's like nothing to do with anything outside of self. Well, no, that, I mean, that isn't true. Because obviously we'd like, the idea would be like, let's manifest heaven. Let's manifest the most loving world. And it's like, but the moment our individual I or it or ego starts to get identified, we've lost the plot. We've become a cult leader. Like, so it's like, there's something about, and I remember Sasha talking about this, like pulling it all in, but then living the truth of the flame. I think you call it like the flame of truth or something. And yeah, I just rambling, but holla Shazam. I'm just hearing one more card for this fine day. I love you guys so much. I have like 2 or 3 people sending me links to One Finder. Burr, 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 burr. Having a house party at the end of the month. What? Me? No. Yes, it's happening. Okay. You're going to be moving forward, okay? For some of you, you might decide, like, say this is your situation, right? And you've got a partner. It might be that you decide to travel. You know, it's like, oh, we've been laid off and I have a redundancy package. Let's take a trip. Let's take a holiday, right? So that could definitely be happening here. You're going to be moving forward. What was I saying? Manifest it. What? And, oh yeah, and then the other layer, which again, I've spoken to this before as well, but this idea of like manifest your dream life, manifest infinite abundance, I dare say at this point, and I'm not speaking for other people, I'm just noodling my own philosophical nature. It's like, I am pretty sure that anyone that's trying to sell you something to tell you you're going to gain freedom from that thing, they're lying. I don't know. They're scamming. There's something scam. Because I'm like, no, freedom, you cannot find freedom. Yeah. Oh, more money. In a way, yeah. However, people, I'm pretty sure on a vibration level, people that ended up manifesting lots of money were already on their path. Although, you know, and sunshine, happiness, rainbows, I get it. There are plenty of like razzmatazz, corrupt humans doing poo-poo, shady shit. Let's not be those people. And let's try to be like decent, right? So that energy doesn't have to continue to infiltrate our psyche, basically. There's a judgment positive. So there's potential new work coming in, which is great. And then there's, I kind of get a sense of some of you might just want to lighten up, go out. I think some of you are really in this space of kind of birthing a new perspective, and then allowing that perspective to kind of guide you and shape you a little bit, rather than being too fixated on how it should turn out or how it should go. I think you're kind of dreaming up And again, you or your partner might get a new beginning. And I think you're going to end up having clarity. And again, just because of the nature of the times, like for some of you, you could end up leaving a relationship. That's just because the Queen of Swords has got her back turned to the situation. But either way, there's no beginning. Upstanding Queen energy, manifestation here. Be patient, my loves. God, patience, that word. It's almost like part of me. It's the inner child, or me. Just sometimes people are like, you have to be patient. If you tell me to be patient one more time. Oh, geez. Is this the deck? No. But I did see death, so there's definitely transformation. You guys are going to be working on it. And I think some of you are just reframing and maybe I'm getting the sense of like making some repairs, patching up a few holes kind of thing. And then knowing that it's safe to move forward. There's definitely been like a dip of energy or a shift in your romantic connection or business partnerships. There's definitely continued shifting going on within those dynamics, but new beginnings are coming in. Greater clarity and perspective is being gained, and there's a forward movement. So, this is all good. Again, if anything's resonating, feel free to book a private reading, my loves. Otherwise, it's fantastic being back. Check out the YouTube channel for the weekly collective energy updates, the monthly readings, and of course, if you join the Patreon, you get first access ad-free and all that jazz. You can do some jazz hands with me every day. I jest, but it's all for love and sprinkles to try to boost our morale a bit because life is hard enough. Anyway, you guys, I love you loads. I do hope that you're mustering through these energies with some sense of grace and delicacy, and if not, you still find the heart, love, compassion. Unconditional. What does that mean? It means unconditional. I remember at the end of yoga class being like, give yourself a round of applause. Like, well done. Not for doing yoga, just for existing. Let's be unconditional about the love that we give and receive and that we can appreciate in ourselves. How do we do that? Process our emotions as much as we can. Get to know our emotional body. And that is typically what I'm seeing. I don't really want to. It's painful. So yeah. Anywho, who am I? I don't know. At the light of God. Anyway, love you guys loads. I hope you have a juicy, juicy day. Thank you for being my friend. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace out.